under the light. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for
leading off for the Dominican Republic, left fielder Christian
first
Yelich.
delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Slinger waits on it. One out. Now at the plate, Javier Baez.
Javier
Infield in the
Baez.
overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. Underhanded flip.
No, he's
and
in
they
there.
will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Center fielder number 27.
First pitch of the
Mike
at-bat.
Trout.
0-1 the count. Now a throw over.
Safe, he's good.
Hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A bare hand for one. On to first as they... So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And
Counts
this is taken
1-0.
outside. For ball one. The 1-0. Misses.
Ball
Ball
that's
two.
outside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Center fielder.
Now with the play, Ken Griffey Jr. will get to take his first cut. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. In now.
Batting
Giancarlo
third.
Stanton.
Right fielder, Giancarlo
Here it comes.
Stanton.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. There's Baez.
No,
And the
he's
decision
in there.
to take a shot at third backfires as he's in
Batting
there
fourth,
safely.
first baseman.
Coming to the
Hey,
plate now, Babe
woo.
Ruth. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's indication from the dugout of an
Batting fifth,
intentional pass.
third
And that
baseman,
will load the bases
Jose
here.
Ramirez.
Setting the force at the plate. Lindor, the runner at third. Stanton on second. Ruth is over at first with one away. Ramirez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses But with him, there's no denying.
Count is 1
Seen
and
him
2.
deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
I got to count
Yeah, Matty,
2 and 2.
he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his games.
He stays alive, still 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Into the box,
fielder.
Ted Williams.
Turn.
As he'll get his
Williams.
first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Crowd on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right
First
fielder.
offering on its way.
J.D. Martinez.
Bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Kyle Schwarber.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it.
He's out.
Throw to first will get him easily in the side. At the plate, the man Slinger.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
It's coming. Here it is.
Catcher. The man Slinger.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time.
He's
and he's in there with a double. So striding forward. Now, Don Sutton.
Pitcher, John.
He's ready. Here's the
Sutton.
first offering. Popped him up. Schwarber is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again,
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop.
Runner in scoring position.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Baez at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Standing in, Steve Pierce.
Leading
First
off for the
offering on its
Bombers.
way.
First baseman.
Now he said swing, but it's
Pierce.
strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Riding into the box,
Second baseman.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a check swing,
1 ball,
but he
2
holds
strikes
up
to
in
count.
time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not
He's
in
safe.
time as he's able to leg it out. Settling in now,
Batting
Don
ninth,
Sutton.
the pitcher, number
Bunting
20,
here in order to
Zero.
stay out of
Don
the double play.
Sutton.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the
0-2 is
video
the count.
room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut
The
on your
left
back,
fielder, number 22,
visualizing hitting a home run.
Christian
Throws him on the
Inside.
breaking ball that time. Don Sutton is out number 2 here in the third inning. That's a strike to throw down.
He's
Not in
safe.
time as he steals second. Hit out towards second. Baez ranging to his right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Leading
He
off
flew
the
out in
right.
his last at-bat.
center fielder,
Ready with the
Ken
first pitch. Here it
Griffey
comes.
Jr.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And Jr.
2-2
lays
count.
off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Popped up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton
The
now
right
0
fielder,
for
number
1 here with the
27,
order going.
Giancarlo
Delivery to him
Stanton.
on the way.
Steer
Way
right.
in front of a great slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Looks
No
like
balls,
he
2
swung it
strikes.
underwater that time for strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Pierce. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second
First
at-bat.
baseman, number 3, Dave Ruth.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. And they'll have runners at second and
Now
third
back.
following the one
Third
out.
baseman,
From the
Jose
stretch.
Ramirez.
Fouled away.
Ball.
Off the plate. 1 ball,
1-1.
strike. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
What do you
And he
got?
tried to hold up that time. We're getting a field down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count still full, 3-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to the plate, and he will
he's
beat
in
the
there.
tag.
Safe.
Safe at the plate. Digging in to try it
The
again.
left
Ted
fielder,
Williams
number 9,
flied out in his first
Ted
at-bat, so
Williams.
Oh, that's out.
so far. Ruth on third. Ramirez at second with 1 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you
Now
see the
batting.
signal from the dugout.
Catcher, the man,
First pitch of the
Slinger.
at-bat. And no
Ball one,
swing,
no strike.
apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And
He's
he'll
safe.
scramble back to first safely. Trying to pick things up where he
Second
left
baseman,
off.
number 9.
Javier Baez.
Javier
Trying to follow
Baez.
up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 3 runs already home here.
I got the count,
And
1
looks
and
at
2.
a ball, 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50
I got the count.
already.
2-2.
1-2 off. Looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Grounded to third. Scooped up. One there.
He's out.
On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Griffey waits on it. One down. Ready now, Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out his only trip to the plate so far.
No, he's
But
in.
He's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. He tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On the move is Trout from first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. No
Outside,
offer
that's
on
a
that
ball.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in, Don Sutton, 0 for 1 after
leading off the fourth inning.
Foul territory his first time through. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 with the base hit back in the first inning of play.
Lindor. Checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right
I got
here.
a ball, 1 strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Baez has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Ready for another chance. And Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's right out and popped out. The wind-up and the 0-1. Popped up. Baez on the move. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Kyle
Started to go
Schwarber.
around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fastball called for strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to tempt it with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Stepping into the box,
Third
Jose
baseman.
Bautista. He's
Jose
0 for 1 after
Bautista.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce
First
now,
baseman
0
number
for 1
25.
for him here in this one.
Steve Pearce.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in.
Now batting.
First
Second
pitch
baseman.
on its way.
Mookie
Ball, that's
Betts.
off the plate.
Slider.
D-Rod.
Check swing here, but the home plate
1 and
umpire
1.
says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 2
Ball,
and
that's
1
out.
now to Mookie. Grounded down the third baseline.
that ball's
But
foul.
this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Pierce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
3-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Stepping up now, Don Sutton.
Now batting.
0 for 1 thus
Pitcher.
far.
Don Sutton. Your attention, please.
Start to loosen
Now
up the
coming in
on-deck
to
circle.
pitch
He'll bat with
Ted
2 on and 2 out.
Williams.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in.
He's out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Now
Blake
pitching.
Trinan, the 6'5
Blake
right-hander,
Trinan.
takes over on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Leading off the rough right.
This is skied into
Right
short left
fielder,
center. Betts
John
into shallow
Carlos
left. He
Stanton.
gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Now
Dave
batting.
Wood. He scored after
Third
reaching on a
baseman.
single in his
Hey.
last time up.
D-Rod.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Trinan is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's
Got
when
him.
he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being
Now batting.
able to pitch out of
Third
trouble
baseman.
that's created by
Jose
the pitchers before you.
Ramirez.
Sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless
1-0.
if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Here you
Started
go.
to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. In the air out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so
Leading
far.
out of the Dominican Republic. Left fielder. Christian
Bouncer up the
Yelich.
middle. Lindor comes up with it. And a
He's
close
out.
play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out
The
number
batter,
1.
number 9, shortstop.
Ready with the
Javier
first pitch. Here it comes.
Bryant.
Just missed with a
Outside.
breaking ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So
2
if
balls,
I'm on the
no
mound
strikes.
right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 6th
Out.
inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder,
Into the
number
box
20,
now, Mike Trout.
Mike
First
Trout.
delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He was given a free
Leading off the
pass
right
via
lane.
the intentional walk
Left
last
fielder.
time.
Ted Williams.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Digging in the
Now
switch
batting.
hitter, the man
Catcher.
Slinger. He's
The
singled
man
in 2 trips to
Slinger.
the plate thus far. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in, Javier Baez,
Second baseman,
a
number 9.
diamond player who's an
Javier
elite all-around
Baez.
hitter, excelling in
Yep,
both
that ball went
contact
out.
and power. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0.
D-Rod.
A miss, strike one. Slinger leads off second with one gone in the inning.
One ball, two strikes down.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup. Adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
So we got him swinging.
Number 20.
Goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Pierce at
He's
first,
out.
and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, J.D.
Leading off
Martinez.
with a bomber.
Struck out swinging
Right
on his
fielder.
last trip to the plate.
J.D.
Starting to run out of
Martinez.
time.
That's
They haven't been
inside.
able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. And
Out.
the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning
Now
number
batting,
7.
catcher.
Now to the
Kyle
plate, Kyle
Schwarber.
Schwarber. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Good
Inside
late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And I believe
D-Rod.
he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like he was
I got the
on
count,
that
1
one,
and 2.
but it's 1 and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll get
Safe.
in there safely. At the plate, Jose Bautista.
The
He started
batter,
out the evening
third
0 for 2
baseman,
so far.
Jose
On the ground is
Bautista.
short. This could be 2.
Out.
The second for 1.
He's
On
out.
to first. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out
Leading
here
off
in the
with the
bottom of
Dominican
inning number
Republic.
7.
The shortstop,
And that's into the corner of foul ball
Francisco
right.
Lindor.
Turned on down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The center
So
fielder,
runner at
number
first now
24.
with nobody out.
Ken
And here comes
Griffey
Junior.
Jr.
He's set, and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Lindor on at first, nobody out. Pitch out.
I got 1 ball, 1
Nothing
strike.
doing. But he's safe at
Safe.
first as he gets back in time. On the move again from first.
It's
Pitch
2
out.
and 1.
The throw.
Got him.
And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. Schwarber over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging
The
in
right
now,
fielder, number
Giancarlo
27.
Stanton. It was a
Giancarlo
flyout for him in his
Stanton.
last trip. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Steve Pierce now.
Time is out.
1 for 2 on his line
Leading
so
off with a
far in
bomber,
the game.
first baseman, Steve Pierce.
On to the 8th
Counts
here
1
as
and
a
0.
slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Griffey Jr. going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's
Slider
it.
to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Down and in
2-0.
as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Blake Trinan.
So here now is the pitcher.
Your attention, please.
He's getting his first plate
Now
appearance
coming
here
in
in
the
the
pinch
8th after entering off
Nelson
the bench just
Cruz.
a little bit ago. This one's nowhere
Ball 1, no
close as
strike.
it bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Baez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now. And set to go Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Williams is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Britton.
Now batting, Babe Ruth, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate
Leading
for
off
this
the
one in the
right
ballgame.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now
Digging
batting,
in now, Jose
third
Ramirez.
baseman,
It was a
Jose
fly out for him in his last
Ramirez.
trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Ted
Now
Williams.
batting, left fielder, Ted
Ready. Here's the first
Williams.
offering. Fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 1
Leading
for
off for the
3
Dominican
thus far.
Republic, shortstop,
Off we
Javier
go in the 9th
Baez.
as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Ball 2.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez has a play. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
2 down here in the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
Comes to the plate,
Martinez.
the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
That's out.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is back up the middle and into center field. And there's his first base hit in this one. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Now
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber got a hit hit in
Schwarber.
3 at-bats.
Your attention, please.
Raul
Pitch running at
Mondesi
first base.
summoned now to be the
Number
pitcher.
27, Raul Mondesi.
Prior to the at-bat, a
He's
check on
safe.
first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Throw on the
That's an
second
out.
for the force, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance.
Now it's the all-world all-star
Leading
shortstop
off the
Francisco
right.
Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco
First pitch of the
Lindor.
at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
In the second
Stepping
spot,
in, Ken Griffey
center
Jr.
fielder
will
number
get to take his
24.
first cuts here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bouncer up the middle. Over to the first
He's
baseman,
out.
Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty
Batting
here
third.
with 2 gone.
Right fielder,
Set to stand in the
Giancarlo
ultra-dangerous
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Baez fields it cleanly.
Out.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Bombers, left fielder,
Right side.
Christian Yeller.
Lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second,
So coming
the
to the plate,
shortstop,
Javier Baez.
Javier
He'll get his
Baez.
first opportunity in this one. Swinging a ground ball to third. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first.
Center
And
fielder.
standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Baez breaks from first. Pitch
2-0.
inside the throw.
He's in there. He's
Not
safe.
in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Baez, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Coming to the plate now,
Batting
J.D.
fourth,
Martinez.
right fielder,
Opportunity
Counts
for him
1-0.
here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in
He's safe.
time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
3-0 the count.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But
I got
not with the
3-1.
guy in
3
the
balls,
on-deck
1
circle.
strike.
He's going to attack this.
That's
hit.
ball 4.
Here's
Take
the
your
two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth,
So striding
Catcher.
in, Kyle
Kyle
First
Schwarber.
one comes set. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
All ones the count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Very weakly on the ground. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2.
1 ball.
The next 0-2
2 strikes.
misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Yanked on the ground down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
2 balls.
And that
2
misses
strikes.
2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of
A swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll
Leading
get us
off for the
started in the
Dominican
top of the
Republic.
second.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
Now Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. Into the box
Batting
now. Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose
Ready to deliver.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch.
Steer
That
right.
changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Feller, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like that.
Yep,
Oh, and
I got
while
him.
we
Take
talked,
your
that
bait.
pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit
Batting
by
sixth,
pitch. Runners
the
off for
number
second.
number
Strike
nine.
taken. The throw.
Ken Williams.
He
Not
made
in
it safe.
time. He's in there at second. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Lays
1
off
ball,
that
2 strikes
time,
the
and
count.
it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go.
Steer right.
Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Batting
Ran
seventh,
the fastball by him for the punch out.
The
Matt
man,
Williams becomes
Slinger.
the first out of the inning. Betts is
Got
there,
him.
and there's out number 2. Now with the plate,
Batting
Javier
eighth,
Baez.
second
Trying to
baseman,
cash in here in his first
Javier
at-bat with a runner at
Baez.
third and 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes
Batting
runners at
ninth,
the corners
the
with 2
pitcher,
away.
number 22.
He's ready. Here's
Clayton
the first offering. In
Kershaw.
there. Now the throw.
He's safe.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's set
Leading
to
off for
lead
the
off the
Bombers.
home half of the second.
Third baseman, Jose
1-0.
Not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Bautista.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. In now, Steve Pierce.
Batting seven.
Ready. Here's the first
Third
one.
baseman.
Check swing called
Steve
strike.
Pierce.
0-1. Pierce has a history in coming through in clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that to
Batting
bed.
eight.
He has absolutely
Second baseman.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And
Inside,
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. To second for
He's
one.
out.
Relay to first
He's
in
out.
time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco
Leading off the
Lindor.
right
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop.
Ready to
Francisco
deliver. Here's the first
Lindor.
pitch. Oh, and look out
That hit him.
as this
He's
runs
got
in
first.
and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Center fielder
Stepping
number
in and ready
24.
for another shot.
Ken
Griffey
Griffey
Jr.
out.
0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Nope.
Fastball runs a bit
That's
inside.
inside.
He's down 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to
Outside.
hit the fastball right here.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 3-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. And this misses
ball
for
four.
ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
First
Right
pitch of the
fielder.
at-bat. There's a
Giancarlo
swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay. And
No.
the daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to
First
left.
baseman number 3.
Runners at the
Babe
corners
Ruth.
here with 1 gone in the inning. And here comes the Babe.
Ball 1,
And
no
they
strike.
pitch out. Runners are at first. The 1-0. And they pitch out
balls,
here, but
no
nothing's
strike.
going on. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
The
Pitch
count's
out,
3-0.
nothing doing. He's set, here's the 3-0. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 3-1. And
No, that's a
fastball
ball. Take your
misses
base.
there, ball 4. Coming to the
Now
plate now,
batting.
Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman,
Maybe a little
Jose
extra motivation
Ramirez.
for him here after being hit by
D-Rod.
a pitch in his first at-bat.
Oh,
No
one's the
balls
count.
and 1 strike. 1-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in, Ted Williams.
Number 9.
Put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the... Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Feller.
Leading
as
off
we
with the
move on to the
Dominican
bottom of
Republic.
inning number 3.
Pitcher, Bob Feller.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Lifted into center field. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yelich.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left.
Out.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in
The
control.
batter,
Down
number 9.
2 away.
Shortstop,
Here's
Javier
Javier Baez.
Baez.
Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Lindor has got it, and the side. At the plate, the man Slinger. He
Leading
got
off
on
the
top of
right
one.
hand.
It was a ground out
Catcher.
victim last time.
The man.
One of the keys to
Slinger.
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That's
I got the count,
inside
1
and
and 2.
low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Outside and low that time. Now
2-2
it's 2
the count.
balls and 2 strikes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Stepping into the box,
The batter, number
Javier
9.
Baez.
Second
First plate
baseman,
appearance resulting in an
Javier
intentional walk.
Baez.
Popped high in the air. Bautista calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Trout. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that? Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this
Leading
at
off the fourth
bat,
inning.
1 in the ball game.
Center
Things
fielder,
not looking very good so
Mike.
far this
Counts
one, but
1-0.
we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do
1-1.
is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Starts to go
Ball,
around, but the home
that's
plate
inside.
umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
the right fielder, number 28.
Riding in once
J.D.
again, J.D.
Martinez.
reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And very
He's
quickly
out.
there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So
Now batting.
Forward now,
Catcher.
Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to
Kyle
bounce back
Schwarber.
after striking out his last time up.
D-Rod.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Slinger is under it, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start off the
Leading off
fifth
for
in
the
this
Dominican
one.
Republic.
He's ready. Here's
Center
the first
fielder,
offering.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. That misses
That's outside.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are
Now
empty
batting.
with 1 man gone.
Right fielder,
Set to stand in the
Giancarlo
ultra-dangerous
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
First baseman number 3.
Standing in,
Babe Ruth.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another shot now. Jose
Now batting.
Ramirez
Third
earned
baseman.
himself an RBI with a
Jose
sac fly last time at the plate. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
D-Rod.
He chased up and out of the zone. A
No
swing
balls,
and a miss.
2 strikes.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat.
He's
Well,
out.
the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista.
Leading off for the
They'll need him
Bomber.
to get something going
Third
here.
baseman,
Now it's
That's a
Jose,
ball.
but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Bautista.
Sinker
Count,
misses
2-1.
that time, and it's 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big
Whoa,
reason why
damn.
is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots,
Ball
he's
4.
not missing
Take the
over the plate.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk
First
to get the
baseman,
whole
number
half of the
25.
fifth underway. Popped him up.
Here.
Lindor is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Sliding into the box, Mookie Betts.
The batter, second baseman.
Pitch here is a sinker that runs the pitch wide. It's
Betts.
ball 1. Check swing.
2 balls,
no
no
swing,
strikes.
says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to
Whoa,
make a
that's
swing at
inside.
that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Hey.
3-1. Batista
The count
stands at
is 3-1.
first with 1 out. And a great location that
We
time
got
on
3
the
balls. and 2 strikes.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second
Out.
for 1. On to first as they get. Settling in now, Ted Williams.
Leading
No
off
hits,
the rough
in
rider.
2 trips to the plate
Left
for him in the
fielder.
ball game.
Ted
Pulled
Williams.
high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in,
Now
the
batting,
man, Slinger.
catcher.
It's been an 0 for
The
2
man,
effort for him to
Slinger.
this point. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. Ready now, Javier Baez. He
The
got under
batter,
one and
number 9.
popped out his last
Second
time
baseman,
up.
Javier
Popped him up.
Baez.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Next,
The
the
batter,
hit will be
number
the
22.
pitcher, Clayton
Pitcher,
Kershaw.
Clayton
Last
Kershaw.
time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Digging in to try it again, Bob Feller. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Now
Nelson
pitching.
Cruz. He's going to come off the
Nelson
bench
Cruz.
as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a
D-Rod.
check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Lindor loves it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great
The
concentration.
left
there.
fielder, number 22.
First pitch of the
Christian
at-bat on its way.
Yelich.
That was a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway,
0-1.
says the home plate umpire. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really
1
spotted
ball,
that pitch.
2 strikes.
1 and 2 for Christian Yelich.
That's ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul
There you
off
go.
some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at
Hey!
anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3
The
called.
batter,
There are
number
2
9.
down.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ball,
Strikes him
that's
out with a
inside.
sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now.
But it's and he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not as this.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching.
now to start inning number
Blake
7.
Trinan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings
Leading off
on
the
top of
right
one
rider.
here and chops it foul right at
Shortstop.
home plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Leadoff man set
Center
down
fielder
now
number
for the
24.
veteran Ken Griffey
Ken
Jr.
Griffey Jr.
Inside
1 ball,
here
1
with the
strike.
cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
You
D-Rod.
can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. And
Now
he comes
batting.
out number 2.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And
Ball
here's a
1, no
slider that's
strike.
nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
D-Rod.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Schwarber over to his left, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2
Leading off
for
for the
him to
Bombers,
this point.
center fielder,
Pitch of the at-bat on its
Mike
way.
Trout.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. And
Nope,
no
that's
swing,
inside.
apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up
that's
right
outside.
there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Lindor stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder, number 28,
hitter,
J.D. Martinez.
He's a ground out victim last time up. Swing and he pops him up. Ruth on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another
batter,
chance?
catcher,
Schwarber. He's
Kyle
0 for 2 thus far in
Schwarber.
this one. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Striding in, Jose Bautista was a walk in his last trip. Down the third baseline. Schwarber is off at first with 2 away.
Hey!
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Now check swing, but that's in. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for the
Babe
Dominican
Ruth, 2
Republic.
hits in 2 trips
First
for him
baseman.
thus far.
This
Hey,
guy's having a
Ruth.
pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He was
Now
retired
batting,
via the ground
third
ball
baseman,
last time up.
Jose
Hit short.
Ramirez.
Throw on to
No,
first,
he's out.
so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
At the plate,
left fielder,
Williams. No
Chad
hits in 3 tries
Williams.
so far. He struck out once. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in and looking for more. The
The
man,
batter,
Slinger.
catcher, the man, Slinger.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And that one stayed up a
Counts
little
1-0.
high. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really changed today.
Oh, that's just
really
out.
stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw to first is
You're
in
out.
time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 9,
Here's Javier Baez.
second
0
baseman,
for 2 on his line thus
Javier
far.
Baez.
First offering on its way. And this one's
1-0.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. He struck out and
Leading
flied
off for
out
the Bombers.
2 so far.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down
Nope,
by a
that's a ball.
bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Back up the middle. Baez has it. And the throw to
Got
first is in time, one gone. Here's Mookie
Now
Betts.
that's
He comes in 0
second
for 2 thus
baseman.
far.
Mookie
Ready, here's the first
Betts.
offering. Boy, good
Ball,
fight
that's
on
in.
the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that
That's a
slider
ball.
breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in, Blake Trinan.
The pitcher,
Getting
number
his first
39.
plate appearance here in the 8th after
Your
entering
attention,
off the
please.
bench just a little
Now
bit
pinch
ago.
hitting.
Aaron
Aaron
Jones will get the
Judge.
call here as he'll hit for
Inside
the pitcher.
ball.
Missed with a slider. And
No, that's
did
down.
he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too tight with
Count
that
is
one.
3-0.
3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him.
He's out.
In is Christian Yelich. It
Now
was a
batting.
backwards K, a
Left
strikeout
fielder.
looking for him in his last
Christian
at-bat. Popped him up.
Yelich.
Lindor moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please.
Enters now in a mop-up
Now
role
pitching.
as he'll try to keep the
Back.
deficit right where it
Griffin.
is. Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. Fourth plate
Leading
appearance
off
for
with a
him
rough
tonight,
right.
and why not?
Pitcher.
He's been in control all
Clayton
game long.
Kershaw.
Now the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And that indeed is a pitcher up there as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Now batting.
Set, here it comes.
Shortstop. Francisco
Smoked on the ground
Lindor.
left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping up now,
Now
Ken
batting.
Griffey Jr.
The center
could
fielder.
really use a knock
Ken
here, 0 for
Griffey
3 in the game
Jr.
so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Schwarber waits on it. 2 down. Stepping in, Giancarlo
Now batting.
Stanton. His last
Right
at-bat
fielder.
didn't go his way as he
Giancarlo
popped out in
Stanton.
foul territory. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So standing in, Babe
Now
Ruth,
batting.
and he's
First
got a
baseman.
very real opportunity
Babe
at
Ruth.
making some history here.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
2 out, nobody on.
1 ball,
That
2 strikes. The
sinking
count.
fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Digging
Now
in the
batting.
switch hitter,
Third
Jose
baseman.
Ramirez. No
Jose
hits to this point.
Ramirez.
Swinging a rocket to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams.
left fielder,
He's
number
1
9.
for 4 for the game.
Ken Williams.
Ball
Pulled off
1, no
on the
strike.
slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runs
2-0.
outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0
3
count,
balls, no
runners
strikes.
on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The
D-Rod.
man Slinger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 the count now. And it's fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Martinez. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. It was a
Leading off
flyout
to the
for him
bottom
in
of the
his last
ninth,
trip.
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 27.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again.
Ball
Get
two.
the fireworks ready.
2-0
now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. One in,
Catcher.
one out, one on.
Your attention, please.
Gary Sanchez.
Now coming in to pinch
summoned
hit.
off the bench here.
Gary
So pinch hit with a runner at
Sanchez.
first and one gone in the inning. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in, Jose Bautista. Singled earlier,
Third
making
baseman.
1 for 2 to this one.
Jose
Ripped down the line.
That ball's foul.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out
First
number 2.
baseman, number 25.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him
Fans
and
are final
everyone
line
that
score.
witnessed it. He
First
winds
for
up
the
belting
victorious
3 home
visiting
runs, so
team.
he pretty
8
much
runs,
took this game
10
into his
hits,
own hands and
no
decided
errors.
to have a home run
11.
derby.